New York, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Rockets,
we go.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward. Clark, here we are in the heart of the season, and some teams are really hitting their stride.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, some teams, especially the really good teams, start to separate themselves from the others. You can see that happening. And I think you actually can begin to project which teams will be real championship contenders by the time we get to this point in the season.
Brunson, good.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here is Smith after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. KD against Anunoby. Left side, KD. 5 to shoot. The shot's good.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Outside, Towns. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Easton. Houston moving the ball around. There's the triple. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 5.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Back to Thompson. And the rejection by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Here is Durant. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Durant's shot is good. He's got 10.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
First in points allowed. 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. And also, they show up top 5 in team rebounding. It's definitely a priority for their coach, which makes it a priority for the team.
And holding opponents to the fewest points per game has to be the stat they're most proud of. You know, that's a great reward for all the hard work they put in on defense. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Durant finds Şengün. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
KD does such a great job playing the angles. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 10 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Connects from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back to Brunson. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Shot by Eason, no good. New York trailing. Stolen by Thompson. KD with it. Brunson picks him up. Durant's shot is good.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And that one's good. Towns.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Eason. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists in the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Houston leading by 4. Smith finds Şengün. Thompson a screen on Anunoby. KD's shot is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brunson surveying the D. Towns wide open. Another miss by Towns. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the 2-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Now here's Durant. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Up top, Hart. New York moving it around. Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here. Houston leading by 11. Now, here's Capella. Thompson looking for an opening. Now, Shepherd. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Shepherd, that's good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Robinson kicks to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Kept alive. Back to Hart. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Hart outside. Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's one of the things that makes Anunoby so valuable offensively. I mean, he's always a threat, even if he doesn't have the ball.
Back to Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Smith sets the pick for Shepherd. And another 3 for Houston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Hart. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Jay Shante comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Capella with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Robinson. Now McBride. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And they get it back. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. It's Robinson, top of the key. Here's Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Brunson's got 16 points.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Here's Shepherd. Brunson covering. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson outside. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Tate against Clarkson. Pass to Capella. Here's Okogie. Now Shepherd. And here is Tate. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Robinson with it, and guarded by Capella. Now here's Brunson. Over Shepherd. From the low block. Nice touch on the bank shot. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's Shepard. Brunson covering. He was all alone on that one. And the Rockets lead by 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shoots from the elbow. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Right back after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Alperon Şengün, Jae'Sean Tate out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. That one is off. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Here's Finney-Smith. Shepard with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
Second free throw, no good.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you, Kevin.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Here's McBride. Outside, Towns. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Okogie. Out left to the wing. Here's Shepard. He has 7. Stolen by Robinson. Into the lane. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And a chance here to check out some stats for OG Anunoby.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Shepard, the pass to Tate. And here is Şengün. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Three-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And the free throw, no good. Towns, the screen. The three. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Okogie. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. The Rockets again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the paint. Towns is doubled. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's Shamet missing. And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. To the inside, Finney-Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Now McBride. New York moving it around. And that one's good, Shamet.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Lance Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Then for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Here's KD. Last game he had 13. Pass to Finney-Smith. Picked by Finney-Smith. And Thompson kicks to Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Finney-Smith. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. The Rockets with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Towns. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
KD on the wing. Now Shepard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Anunoby outside. Back to Bridges. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shoots from the right block. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Durant.
A three-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Runs in the pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for New York. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Durant, the pass to Shepard. And a miss there on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Durant. From downtown, Finney Smith. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got his 5th assist in this one. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. This one for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns again. Towns has got 19 points.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
The shot by Thompson, no good. New York leading by 9. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Fires from 14. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Now, here's Bridges. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Houston. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And you know, for Houston,
Lately, they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Smith against Hart. High post, KD. He's got 19. No good, unable to end this run.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that one's good. Brunson.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Pass to Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Smith sets the pick for KD. Durant brings it from distance.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Bridges outside. Now here's Brunson. A 26-point game for him in the win against Portland. Here's Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got 5.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Pass to Hart. Now Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And here's Brunson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
It's tipped and stolen by Hart. And here's the fast break.
2 minutes.
Knocked away and stolen by Eason. Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to Capella. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
He's off on the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in, and he sinks the second.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
The shot's good from Smith.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Brunson against Thompson. 5 on the clock, and Thompson sends it back. Right side, Durant. Durant gets it done inside.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And here's Brunson outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson passes to Tate. Here's Smith. Pass to KD. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. KD's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
From deep, Brunson. And so that's the end of the first half. New York ahead, leading by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
New York, 67.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, they're playing as a team, working the ball around, rewarding guys for getting open.
I see this. Their scorers do a great job of working off ball. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Check it out, New York. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so it's New York with it. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Jacks up a 3. Brunson from long distance.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
The screen from Thompson. KD passes to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They have a 9-point lead. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys?
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Tough as they come. Sometimes it looks like Brunson prefers finishing through contact.
Eason with it. He's got 6. Durant down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Durant. Anunoby outside. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yep, it counts.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. It's trailed by 5. Eason passes to Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 5 now.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Şengün. Hard against Smith. Pass to Eason. Now here's Durant. Back to Eason. And here is Durant. He has 29. Shoots over Anunoby. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Durant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Eason. KD, a screen on Bridges. Eason's shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Karl Anthony Towns.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
To the middle. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 6.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
KD passes to Easton. Clock at 6. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. A nice shot by KD.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 6. Back to Brunson. The focus from Brunson.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
When you talk about him, then Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him. Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Şengün with the screen for KD. Durant comes back with a 3.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Pass to Brunson. Over Thompson. And it's Brunson missing. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here is Şengün, defended by Towns. With the floater. Thompson passes to Smith. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Thompson. Anunoby. And the 3 off target. The Rockets leading. Pass to Durant. Here's Eason. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Hart outside. Bridges for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Knicks trail by 3. Hart outside. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And the 3 ball is good. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Thompson. He has 7. Durant down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Count the basket. Durant's got 38 points.
But has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter? He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hart with it, covered by Smith. Here's Towns, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Thompson the bounce pass. Pass to KD. Şengün with the screen for KD. Off target from outside. New York's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Anunoby outside. Back to Towns. Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Rockets trail by 3. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A new lineup here for Houston. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1. Number 5, the Knicks.
Yeah, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
Here's Shepard, defended by McBride. Houston moving it around. There's Okogie. Hasn't made one yet. Just 3 to shoot. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Capella.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Count that one.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Shepard the pass to Tate. Capella at the elbow. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Free throw no good for Capella.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's Okogie. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
The Knicks with the lead. McBride passes to Shamet. Clarkson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Clarkson. Now, here's Shamet. Finney Smith defending. Robinson dishes to Clarkson. 6 to shoot, and he gets it to go. 7 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, Shepard. He's got 7. Here's Finney Smith. Lets it go with a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hakordi. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 8-point New York lead. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Shepard. From outside, off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Okogie. Pass to Shepard. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Here's McBride. Towns for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Towns has got 24 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. Okogie misses. The Knicks leading by 9. It's Robinson high post. Now Towns. Now McBride. Back to Towns. Rebound by Okogie. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Beyond the arc. And it's Shepard missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Durant's checked in for Tate. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's Durant. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 41.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Oh, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Durant. Shepard with the ball. And another 3 for Houston.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half, now 1 in the second.
Brunson the pass to Towns. For 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Durant down low, defended by McBride. And it's Shepherd missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Towns. Pass to McBride. Over to the wing. And here's Brunson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 38 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And it's Durant missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Here is Durant. The Knicks making the shot. The powerful flush by Durant.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing. He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Clarkson against KD. Pass to Shepherd. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now here's Durant. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Clarkson outside. Right side Robinson. Outside Towns. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From 6 away.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
New York leading by 9. And here's Brunson. Inside. Here's Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assist from
Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Clarkson. Durant, the long-range shot, finds its mark.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Towns the screen. McBride passes to Towns. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. Now Şengün. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McBride passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Durant. Brunson off the dribble. Left side Clarkson. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Clarkson. Now Shepherd. Pass to KD. connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Josh Okogie. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, Easton. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. A shot by KD. No good. The Knicks leading by 6. Anunoby in the corner. A three ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That corner three, a shot Anunoby is very comfortable with. He feels right at home there.
Outside Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For New York, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And for Houston, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Brunson against Thompson. Here's Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Missed on the three. It's trailed by 9. Bridges with the steal. Şengün against Towns. Hart outside. Towns, a screen on Eason. Şengün with the rebound. Rocket shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Durant.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Rockets trail by 10. Durant with it. Durant on the take. Now Thompson launches it. Not that time. It won't go. Now here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Towns down low. Şengün's there. Now Anunoby. Clock is at 3. The 3 doesn't go. Hart's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Thompson outside. Outside, KD. Jacks up a 3. Towns with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Karl Anthony Towns.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm